Hey guys, so before I even start doing any sort of homework or anything, I always start with my alphabets and my numbers 1 through 100. That's how I drill. That's even part of the homework requirement. But before I even do that for homework, I do it on a clear tab just to get my fingers moving, my mind moving, and my brain moving, right? So I'm struggling a little bit. I'm struggling a little bit. I'm not embarrassed to say that this court reporting journey is going to be an open book for us. I'm not going to sugarcoat things or hide things. It's all going to be straight raw because it's not easy, and I know that there's someone out there, there are people out there that get discouraged, and there's no need to. Even I was like, oh my god, I'm done with this, but then I already sacrificed too much already. Right, I sacrificed way too much already, so like there's no turning back. Like that's not even an option. So we're gonna get it, and we're gonna get it done, and we're gonna get it done right. My glasses may be a little crooked, don't mind me. It's not about me, it's about this court reporter machine. All right, so what I do is, this is a secret that Mr. Garzone, which is one of the professors at our school, shared this with me yesterday while I was in school and he was working on my laptop. He shared this with me because I was telling him, like, I'm already tripping up, I'm nervous, I don't know what to do. And he was like, I'm gonna take your time, breathe, and try doing this. So he told me to write out the alphabets, but as I'm doing it, write out all of the alphabets. A, long A, B, initial side B, final side B, C, D, initial side D, final side.
Plans are thus, come fans of our
So how did you get interested in pursuing this?
My mom has been a court reporter for about 25 years now, and she always wanted me to pursue it, but I was pretty intimidated by the machine, so I never started, but I decided it was a good time. Yeah.
What was so intimidating?
The fact that there's no letters on the keys, and you have to write everything that someone says. And people speak in accents, they speak really quickly, so it can be, intimidating for sure.
Excellent. And I guess, how long before you kind of got more comfortable with the idea?
Honestly, a couple weeks maybe, and after learning like one lesson and going on to the next lesson, it was like we were able to do the first lesson with keys, so it continues probably.
I mean, most people are familiar with your standard keyboard on a computer. What would you say are the big main differences?
The letters are not in the same place as a standard keyboard. It's a bit of a softer touch, but freelance will probably be a good start, to get situated in the career.
Does voice and video technology worry you?
No, not at all. I was actually a photographer and videographer in the military, and journalist as well, so I'm pretty familiar with technology.
Does it worry you, as far as the industry goes?
Not so much. I know that the technology
Can you
is...
say your last name again for me?
Sure. Osaide?
Osaide?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna have to practice that. How long have you been in the program?
This is my second semester.
Excellent. What got you interested in it?
I used to work at the DA's office, so I had a lot of co-workers that were court reporters.
And I guess what about their stories really inspired you to pursue it?
I like technology naturally, so just doing something where it's so flexible. I think the flexibility of it all. In the sense that you could do freelancing, you could work in the courts, you could work in schools, you could work for yourself. I think that's what really brought me to loving court reporting.
Excellent. How about the machines?
I love the machine. Like, how does it work?
Yeah.
Okay, so it works a lot with sounds. It works on what you hear. So what you hear is what you stroke. We're learning a lot of different endings, like the shall ending, like special. There's a specific ending for that, and it's on the final side of the keyboard. I don't know if I should go into that.
I'm having a hard time like understanding being someone who's like never seen a machine like this. So how would you describe like how it works to someone who has no idea how it works?
So it works with sound. Like everything has to do with sound, but we still write letters. We still write like English, but it's not really English. I don't know if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. So it's not letters like on a typical keyboard.
No, it's not. Like for example, the letter B instead of B is PW. The letter C instead of C is KR. So like different letters together make one word.
Mm-hmm. So I guess typically how many words per minute?
25. In order to graduate, you need to be able to write 225 words per minute.
That's a lot.
I know.
Because I think typically on average it's like on a standard keyboard it's like what 80.
I think so.
Okay. All right.
But it's not really that. I know it sounds like frightening. It's not really that much. It probably is. I'm only in my second semester. But the idea is that like you know how I told you B is PW? That's one word, BE. So if one word is one stroke, you're like knocking out a whole lot of letters like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. And then I guess how about you're working towards being a court reporter. What about that job are you excited about when you're in the courtroom?
I think the flexibility, again, the fact that you can make your own schedule, you can sit in on depositions, you can work in the court, and I think really what it is the fact that it's never going to be boring. You're always going to be hearing new things, so many different cases, you know. It's not the same thing every day, the same 9 to 5 doing the same thing. It's different stuff. And it's just like broadening your vocabulary and just broadening your experience to a whole lot of different things.
Anything else you want to add?
For anyone looking, is this the camera? Should I I chose to. Okay. So for anyone looking to go into a field and they don't really know what to do after high school, I would strongly suggest court reporting, and I wish I did it sooner.
All right, great, thank you.
Okay.
Perfect. Hey.
Hey guys, so I just finished making lunch, dinner, whatever you want to call it. I'm about to go to the library and study. I was listening to Eric Thomas, and yeah, I'm going to the library to study. Yeah, guys, so I'm about to walk out the door. Bye, Nairu. Man, you're not going. I have to go to the library. Come. Why did she follow me back out? Naira, come. You're not going. Go. Look, she fell up. So I just left my house. I'm walking to my car. And the plan is to go to the library and study from at least 6 to 9 and then go to the gym by God's grace. That's my plan. I just want to, get active and get going. So this is a new semester of court reporting, and it's a bit different, It's really, really intense. I switched to morning classes, and it's way more intense in the sense that we're getting new material now. We're covering different endings. There's different punctuations. Not even if there's only one sort of punctuations, right? But it's like punctuations need to be put in words now, in sentences now. I don't know if that makes sense, but you know what I mean. Like, it's just different now. Now it's just, it's picking up, not to mention next semester is speed. So it's like, really what it is I was listening to Eric Thomas, and if you know Eric Thomas, you know that he's a beast. And I was just listening to him, and I was like, what am I wasting my time for? Not only that, I was reading post on the Facebook group encouraging court reporters. And I forget the student's name, or the reporter's name. But she just got a job working with Chase. Where she's gonna be reporting in the UK. And that's a first time ever thing, you know? So it's like there's so much opportunities. Oh my God.